welcome to our latest episode. Today we have Mr. Krishna with us. Hello, Mr. Krishna.
Very good morning, Deepu.
So, since your expertise lies mostly in noise and vibration, let us dig into a particular sector. How about automobile industry?
For the noise vibration
Exactly.
and automotive, a lot is there with automotive industry. In fact, it's one culmination of lot of things of noise vibration that can be addressed to. So it's a big subject to talk on.
So let's start. So the first question will be, what are the primary sources of noise and vibration in automobile industry, and also how is it important in terms of regulatory compliance as well as customer satisfaction?
As I mentioned, automotive, for all good consideration, let's assume it as a car, a passenger car. There are so many components, and it's an assembly of engine to drivetrain to tires to chassis to muffler. In fact, I may run out of time saying how many sources exist in an automotive. So many sources are, as many are the problems that could be caused. How do you optimize? How do you get it is fine. From the compliance point of view, two things. That one is the customer appreciation, which is very important. Legal compliance, yes, exists, but not to a great extent. That how much should be a noise value for a finished automotive product is only by the pass-by noise qualification, and then the regional transport authorities saying, is this pass or fail? But from the design and manufacturing point of view, it's an essential requirement to have a great build quality that represents the product, company, and the branding.
Okay. So what are specific techniques that engineers take to reduce this noise and vibration in engines?
Starts from engine. Mount may be the most specific one, and as such the engine itself, say like we know inline engines and V-shape engines. So for the forces to be stabilized, forces to be equalized and balanced, people come with V structured engines, but there are a lot of progress that have happened in inline engines also. Once you know these are internal combustion engines, we are not talking yet about the electrical sources, electrical prime movers. So these engines got to cause a lot of noise and vibration. So mounts become very important. Engine by itself, its tuning, fuel cycling, combustion, everything comes into, and added to is lot other exhaust related noise, and sometimes the other things that contribute to how the noise vibration transmits into the passenger floor area.
So talking about transmission, how do design optimization, transmission and drivetrain components contribute in noise reduction?
Yeah, so that's a big field of design optimization. I agree. Where does it start? As I'm talking to you now, I'm writing a blog on my LinkedIn on the modal testing relevance for an automotive. So I can draw a few things from there. That this starts at a design level, can start from a finite element analysis side, that how each link and each component, each subsystem contribute to a put together design output as noise and vibration. Noise and vibration is not the only thing as a dynamic parametric output. There are many things that come, including heat, but designing all over from the stage at which each component is taken care could lead a good way to getting a finished product. Need not be just transmission engine, but as a whole of the car or the vehicle.
Nice. So in what way can suspension system design influence the transmission of road load and noise and vibration to vehicle body?
This is the primary connection. As we all know, that the road interaction that comes, two things exist there. One is the tire by itself. Those tread related noise, tire pattern, wear out is one part, but the next thing that comes is the suspension. So all that gets transmitted from road to the vehicle and to the passenger and to the driver is because of the type of suspension used. So this is sometimes country specific, that what kind of, or country specific, I would say the driving conditions, I would say. So you are in a far advanced first world countries where roads are excellent. So your design of the suspension could be a lot different from the countries like ours. We are developing, of course, but we have a mixed terrain response. So designing suspension in a right way, tuning them leads to a far better performance. Road load data analysis is one such thing that many people perform to evaluate that.
So what role does aerodynamic design play in minimizing wind and aerodynamic noise?
We all know this from the race car.
Yes.
So why would a Ferrari or one other looks like so slim and the front area so less, that is, or even an aircraft if you look at. So the nose of it shall be of a design that it hardly resists anything that's coming onto, which is basically the air. The higher the speed that your automotive is designed to, the lower should be the resistance that it offers. So obviously, of course, there are a lot considerations why you can't make it like one triangle, obviously. So there are practical and applied or application considerations that if there is an engine, you need to have access. Yes. But given that, making an aerodynamic profile firstly reduces the aerodynamic interaction itself, the noise caused by it, and then its retransmission into the cabin area.
So let's talk about the testing methods. So what testing methods are commonly employed by automobile engineers to evaluate and improve the noise and vibration performance?
Plenty of, probably few I covered. Model could be the very initial one, experimental model, finite element model. But as the assembly starts, I can refer to the cases that we have handled. A platform development where about 25 to 30 such individual aspects are taken care to test and validate. Subsystems are even tested at a shaker table, let's say. Links are tested, frames are tested for modal parameter. Material is one other. Testing is not the finished product only. So you have tests at every stage, then put together to make a better assembly. Once a vehicle is made, probably pass by noise to validate. But this will not take you to just getting anything better with the design. So you need to improve on the design. Road load data, where a lot of parametric values are evaluated to improve the design. So there is no specific set as such available. Each company depending on the type, version, the premiumness of the vehicle that they make, number of tests are also improved or involved. So is the case.
Okay, so thank you, Mr. Krishna. We'll catch you all in the next episode.
Thank you very much, Deepak.
Thank you.